ChatGPT just beat doctors at diagnosing. Anthropic came up with a way for anyone to integrate AI into their business with one click, and beta testers leaked access to OpenAI Sora for everyone to try. Here is the biggest AI news recently. Don't go anywhere. ChatGPT is 2 years old. Can you believe it? Just 2 years ago, we didn't even know that we needed ChatGPT, and now a whopping 250 million people use it every week. In total, ChatGPT has 3 billion users. It feels like there is no one left on Earth who hasn't heard of it. Of course, it's not all easygoing at OpenAI. There is another scandal. Their video generation model, Sora, got leaked. A quick reminder, OpenAI introduced Sora almost a year ago, but it is still not available to the public. Only a select few artists were granted access. Well, a group of those artists with access to Sora released a manifesto and made the tool publicly available for everyone. But just a few hours later, OpenAI shut down access. No miracle happened. The video generator turned out to be just as raw as the others out there. But why did they do it? The artists are frustrated. They've been testing Sora for a year without getting paid for their work, reporting bugs and issues. Plus, they can only share their creations after getting approval from OpenAI, and they're expected to speak positively about Sora. So OpenAI responded. They said Sora is still in its research review phase and participation in the program is voluntary. While OpenAI is sorting out its drama, Anthropic is still in the spotlight. First, they introduced an AI that can operate a computer, and now they come up with a universal protocol to connect AI assistants to data sources, the Model Context Protocol. Here's how it works. Say you wanted to integrate AI into your business, and right now you need to write code and set up APIs. Anthropic is going to make it as simple as clicking the button. You select, for example, your database or a folder with work files, and boom, AI starts handling your tasks. Looks like soon we won't need developers, just button master. As a demo, they asked Claude to create a web page and upload it to GitHub, and he did it successfully. While OpenAI and Google keep their system closed, MCP makes the integration process more accessible and open, and now any developer can incorporate this technology into their product. To help developers get started, Anthropic has set up 9 MCP servers, including Slack, Google Maps, GitHub, and a few others. Anthropic also added a new feature to Claude this week: the ability to customize assistant's response style. Now you can choose from 3 preset styles: formal, concise, or explanatory, or create your own by uploading examples of your desired communication tone. To be fair, ChatGPT already had something similar. You could feed it a text and say, continue in the same style, but with Claude, you don't have to repeat it every time in a new chat. You just set it as your tone of voice preference. Meanwhile, Musk announced plan to create an AI gaming studio within XAI, positioning it as a counterweight to studios owned by massive corporations. By the way, XAI is valued at $50 billion, somewhere between Electronic Arts and Nintendo. ChatGPT-4 outperformed doctors at diagnosing complex medical cases, so Dr. House can finally retire in peace. AI got the right diagnosis in 90% of cases, while doctors with access to ChatGPT managed 76%. And without it, only 74. The AI analyzed the data and provided well-reasoned diagnosis. However, doctors didn't always trust its conclusions. AI could become a fantastic assistant if doctors learn to use it as a second opinion. But given how skeptical doctors often are about second opinions from other specialists, this won't be an easy road. Do you know how AI models communicate with each other? Computers understand code. We use words, but AI models, they work with the coordinates. Instead of exchanging plain text, language models find it faster to share coordinates, data that represent the meaning of phrases and words called embeddings. For example, instead of saying, hey, how's it going with the money? One model sends something like this to another. This speeds up the process by almost 3 times without losing any quality. By the way, not a bad idea for a new, faster way to communicate. Runway showed off their new tool. You upload the original video and you can choose to make it vertical, horizontal. It's only a matter of time before this becomes open source, and in a year we will probably be enjoying our favorite movies as vertical videos for phones, or horizontal TikToks for computer screens. Runway also launched their own image generator. Yep, you heard that right. While most models are starting with text and moving toward videos, Runway is going the other way around, a real Benjamin Button of the AI world. But they are not the only ones. Luma Labs has also released their own image generator. So does that mean their next update will be a text model? Speaking of images and text models, last week Mistral dropped their free chatbot, Lechat, packed with a ton of free features. And here is a hidden Easter egg. Lechat uses Flux Pro for image generation. Yes, that's Flux Pro, one of the best image generation tools out there right now. And guess what? You can generate images with a Flux Pro for free in Lechat. Just enjoy. And now here is some truly important news. Chinese scientists have invented a digital lollipop that lets you taste objects and food in virtual reality. In simple terms, it works through a special gel that mimics flavors when a weak electric current interacts with the saliva. Right now, it's an early prototype with limited capabilities and need to be refueled after an hour of use, but in the future, they plan to refine it. I can't wait to try all the food you can cook in The Sims. Lick it and feel full. Xiaomi has achieved what many hoped Apple would, but didn't. The company launched its first electric car, which became an instant hit. In the first 24 hours, 90,000 units were sold. Even Ford CEO Jim Farley, who knows a thing or two about cars, picked the Xiaomi SU7 and can't stop raving about it.
I've been driving it for 6 months now, and I don't want to give it up.
The car's operating system works seamlessly with both iOS and Android, turning the vehicle into a perfect integrated gadget for drivers and passengers alike. And unlike some startups, Xiaomi didn't outsource production, they built their own full-scale factory. Meanwhile, Taco Bell and KFC are driving deep into AI and seeing sales soar. They're using AI for personalized promotions and customer outreach, and they introduced voice AI assistants at drive-thrus. So if the speaker suddenly sounds clear, don't be surprised. It's a robot, not a human with an exceptional hearing. And if you are still wondering how to use Tesla robots, here is your sign to get creative. That's all for today. See you next week.